Hola, this is Cruz, and I'd like to share an outgoing swap with y'all. This is, of course, very overdue. This is 13 Days of Halloween, hosted by the Cheeky Bum, aka Lacey. Hey, Lacey. And my partner was crafted by Caprice. So you had to make handmade or store bought. Oh, 13 individual packaged items that had to be handmade or store bought. And we had to do an Memdex card. And the rest, I think, was taster's choice, right? Okay, so let's just get into it. So I made her this little boot. I love making this boot. Brittany BBZ Crafts, I believe that's her YouTube. Hey, that's where I got this tutorial from. I love doing this boot for Halloween or Christmas. And then I beat it here. It says Vintage Halloween. I use these, yeah, yeah. Anyway, from Tim Holtz. And then right here, I try to make like toe tags, kind of. So this is number 11. 13 is the boot that I made her, but I also added regular tags so she can like reuse the regular tags if she wants. So I have a candy in here, and then there's, okay, wait, I'll show you in a little bit. I recorded a little bit a little while ago, so I'm a little blah, you know what I'm saying? Okay. Okay, yeah, so there's that. And then I have some rosettes in here. They're pretty simple. I made just with the paper of the collection. I used the Simple Stories collection that was vintagey that came out last year. Another collection, I can't remember what it was called. It's like a very vintagey one. And then there's stuff that I made just like last night, or the night, yeah, the last couple of nights, that was like a printed off collection from Etsy. So see, just very simple rosettes, with some ephemera and some jimmies and jams. I won't show you all of them, just it's pretty much, this is like a smaller version. And then this one here, I think this has like chipboard, yeah. And then this is a bigger one that really didn't fit in the bag and just barely fits on the top of the boot. So all the ghouls are out. And then I beaded this keychain. It says spooky, just in traditional colors. I don't know if I mentioned she said she liked vintage Halloween. And then there's a poke tool here. It says boo, witch's hat, and skulls. And then this is a letter opener, and it says eek with yeah, I think like skulls and stuff. So that's that one. Let's put this back together. Let's enjoy the crinkles together. I love it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, so I had asked her what candy she likes, and they're, I don't know if I already said this or not, but they're from like recent. I didn't buy them last year or anything like that. So some, I think these are Spree, regular M&Ms, Starburst, and Runts. And I just put like real simple packaging on them. I made her these trims. I finally got around to getting my sewing machine out, and so yeah, made her those. And then I feel like I'm missing things. So I had made these, like I said, those little toe tags. Here's number 10 or 13. I don't know. I'm lost. I will get it. I know I did everything. I just need to, you know, make sure all my tags are there where they need to be. I made her this little tea thing. I don't know if I showed it this go around. And then I made her this little thing from Scrap Diva Designs. I made her the little wand, that little hoot owl, have a spooktacular Halloween. And inside, oh, and I used these like stickers, I think from Amazon. They were so cool. And I just matted them on the paper from the collection. And then I made her this dangle with like more traditional colors. And yeah, hopefully she likes it. So that's that. Why do I feel like I'm missing lots of things? I know. Oh, I know I bought her a kitchen towel that's in the front room. It's boxed up. I feel like I'm missing a lot of things. I don't know. But anyway, I made her this. I purchased packs of these half composition books. So I went ahead and like just matted it. And I made this real simple rosette with the paper. I got this from Ebony. And then I made a little pocket here and put some tags from, this is the printable collection from Etsy that I used for this. And then for this as well. And that collection had like different kinds of tags and like little just cut apart. So I was like, you know what, let me, these, like, I'm not going to sit there and fussy cut or find the right scissors to cut that shape. So I went ahead and just made a bunch of envelopes. And I'm like, bruh, don't give her empty envelopes. She's going to be like, why did she give me envelopes? So I just used another sheet of cut aparts from that Etsy collection. And I made her just tiny cards. And then I just punched with this little baby paper from the collection, just to show like that there's something in there, I guess. Anyway, so yeah, it's just a little, I think it's 9 little cards that she can use for whatever. And let's look at the list. Let's consult the list, because I know I made everything I needed to. Yes, I am missing a shit ton of stuff. I'm missing bows. I had already made her cards. Huh. I made her flowers, bag toppers, words, spider bows. I bought her earrings. Oh yeah, I wanted to keep them, but I'm not gonna. I have socks for her. I have foam tape for her. Wow. Where is all this stuff? You clean up your craft room and you think you know where everything is. Anyway, I'll find it. I'll send it to her. Maybe do a new video. I don't know. I hope she likes it. Thanks for hosting, Lacey. Sorry I'm so tardy to the party. Thank you guys so much for watching. Bye. Psych. Hopefully I can put the two videos together. If not, oh wow, this is Caprice, and I have a continuation to my 50 Days of Halloween swap. I found the rosettes. I found this whole pile right here, things on the other side of my room. I was like, oh, that's where you went. That's where you were put away so perfectly. Anyway, so I made her just simple rosettes with some of the papers from the collection that I use, or plain colors to go with the collection. And I just made a chip bag. I'll seal it up and add this little tag to it. So that's good to go. I need to do something with this. So I got her some little bows. What's this? Beware. Ooh, spooky. Come on. Oh, I made her. Oh, I need to add the tag. So I made her some. I love this die, but it's so hard for it to cut out just right. Like, yeah. Anyway, so made her these bows. And then I made her a bunch of these flowers. Love these flowers. And I put the stain in. I left it like this because just in case, however she wants to use it, she can use it however she wants, just in different sizes. So there's that. I'm gonna put this back in. I'll finish packaging this stuff a little bit. So there's that. And then right here, I have another little box with a little knocker thingy. I made a tag. Oh, and I made some shakers. I'll just show one. Oh, there are two in here. So they're just the little, I think these are Scrap Diva little, like poison bottle shakers. Yeah, that's a fun die. That's a fun die. And then I just cut some words for her. And oh yeah, these are like the vintage. This is like the only vintagey type of die that I found that like is the theme kind of that she likes. So yeah, so I cut up these things for her so she can use however she wants. So yeah, hopefully she likes them. And then the kitty. Oh no, it's a witch. Just kidding. I already showed you the kitty. There it is. The kitties. Okay. So there's those. And then I made just some simple bag toppers. I made like two. Okay, so I made a few, but I think I used some. So here's 3 in here. So just kind of simple. They go with the collection. Or I made them with the collection. Papers for the collection. I can talk. Blah, blah, blah. That's not the tag. This is the tag. Okay. And then... So yeah, it had to be a total of 13 things. Some of it store-bought, some of it not. Oh, and then the Memdex. This is the Memdex box that I made. And I just used the little... I use these frames that I got from Amazon, and I wanted it to look like the wall of a really old, decrepit house that's been in, you know, in the family for generations, like a mansion. So I used, what is the name of that not collection, but the brand? Anyway, I can't remember. I used the paper in the background. I used the frames, and then these are the people from Tim Holtz, and I just put them in the frames. Think of like, was it Harry Potter or something? Like there's frames on frames, like just like cluttered everywhere. Yeah, and so then I just put my info on the tag like that. And that's my Memdex. And then I made this little like trinket slash beadable pen holder that Eileen made, and I just loaded some rosettes up. One of my flowers I made, this little like skeleton hand, and then I have the tag in here with the embellishment box, and I just have different charms and cabochons and such. Don't want to open it right now. And then and then I have this pen. Yeah, it's a pen with the kitty, and it says Vintage Halloween. And then I just, oops, I think some of this needs to go in. Nope, not quite perfect. Okay. And then this is the mechanical pencil. There's a little witch, and it says a ghoul. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Put this in there. Yeah. And then you just snap it closed. There you go. Okay. So there's that, and then right here I have, what's in this box? Hell if I know, it's been a minute. Anyway, so a witch lives here with her little monsters. I made this box. Oh yeah, I made her like a junk journal type thing, because I was like having fun crafting. I had my papers out, and what was I going to put in this? Oh geez. Oh geez, I don't remember. I was to do something with this, maybe not. But I made her like a little junk journal. I used a lot of this paper. This was a Die Cuts with the View or MM. I don't remember what collection. Anyway, but here's some cloth that I used. Oh, whose tutorial did I use? I don't remember. Was it Strawberry? Oh, I can't remember her name. I'll try to, if I remember, I'll link her down below. So there's just a little, it's a junk journal. It's a bunch of paper that I used, cut aparts in like tuck spots that I'm showing you that you can't see on camera. And then it's just flippity flappity. You can put stuff anywhere, photos, you know, whatever, different cut aparts, hither and thither. So then that goes down, and then in the center you have some like folders and more tuck spots, and then what's this? Oh, some more cut apart. I think it spells out spooky. Here's a little card for another writing journaling spot. Ooh, here's a like a bag that has a tuck spot, like a pocket here and a tuck spot here. And here's another card. Whoa. And then this one I think has word letters also. And then here's a little flippity flip. And then this has, oh, some more cut aparts from the collection. And then right here, just kind of the same thing on this side. So yeah, hopefully she enjoys just like cooking up some stuff in there. I don't know. Hopefully she likes it. She's really gonna like it. It's a quote from a movie. Don't ask me what. I don't remember. Okay. And then this is a box, and I just got an air bubble. Hold on. Has my phone been moving? Maybe. I got this box at Joann. I think it was right before they announced, or maybe when they announced their bankruptcy, but it was way after I know it was way after Halloween. Maybe they hadn't announced it yet. I don't know, but I just love this box, and it was like really, really cheap. At the very end, when they had declared bankruptcy, before they started going like everything this percentage off, whatever, their stuff wasn't really all that discounted. Like their Halloween or Christmas ribbon was like maybe 20% off or something. I don't know, it was kind of crazy. Anyway, so I got this box. I really liked it. I was like, I'll find use for it. I'm like, yes, I did. So in here are socks, I think. In here are a beautiful pair of earrings that I wish I could keep because they're so cute. Let me see. Let me show you. Aren't they cuties? Oh, I love it. Anyway, so I'll put that back right now. I got her some different foam, 2 different foams from Dollar Tree, because who doesn't love some foam? I do. And then I made her these, dork. Anyway, I made her these bows, and you see I used one of the little purse thingies there. Scrap diva bows, I think. So I made her these. And then in here are some cards. Yes, I had already made her some cards. But these are cards made with the die from KS Craft. And so I just did that whole number, you know. Sorry, I don't know if you guys can see them, but yeah. So I made her a set of cards. And then I made her a little box to put them in. And bada bing, bada boom. I think that's it now. I think I already showed... Yes, okay, I already showed that. Yay! I'm pretty sure that's more than 13 items. I'll go through and make sure everything has their stuff tied on, and it does come out to 13. So, I'm so sorry it's late again, Caprice and Lacey, but thank you for letting me swap. Thank you for being so understanding to my partner. Thank you guys so much for watching. Bye!